Hey there, it's Rafael Cintron here, and for this video, we're going to be talking about the fastest shipping method, not the best shipping supplier, not the best fulfillment service. We've been talking about those a lot. We're going to be talking about the exact shipping method you need to use regardless of your supplier, regardless of your company that's shipping your products, so you can get the fastest delivery with the cheapest option. It's just the best service overall, with proof that it can work on multiple stores and it will work for you as well. Let's go. All right, before we get into the comparison between different shipping options and which one is actually the best, with proof that it can work again and again, if you're interested in growing your e-commerce business or your Shopify business, or you want to start a new Shopify business and you want to learn directly from me live for free for 5 straight days, I'm going to be teaching you absolutely everything that you need to master e-commerce and get your store up and running or profitable. If you haven't already, make sure to click that first link down in the description for our 5-day live training starting up in about a week from now. If you're watching this after that, you can watch the recording. Click that first link down in the description. And if you want to work directly with me and my team to take your business to a next level and mentor with me and my team together, make sure to click that second link down in the description and book a free one-on-one discovery call. All right, regardless of the company that you use, maybe it's SourceInbox, maybe it's HyperSkew, the ones that we talk about here on the channel that are actually getting my students great results and shipping very fast from China to multiple countries around the world. Doesn't matter the company that you're using, the fulfillment service that you're using, they all have different shipping methods. And the methods can vary from $10 to ship the product to $100 to sometimes 50 cents, but it takes 2 months. And the difference is just astonishing how many there are. Specifically for beginners, maybe intermediate people, it's so hard to choose the right shipping method. So let's go into the comparison right now. So here you have an example comparison of one of my students who recently started working with me, and he went on to SourceInbox and was checking the shipping methods. So you have here ePacket, 20 to 30 days. I would not recommend using ePacket, specifically ePacket with an AliExpress supplier. It is just not reliable. The products can get there in about 2 months. Would not recommend it. Then you have China Post Registered, which I've never personally used. I've had some people that have used it. It takes about 3 weeks to a month, maybe, but the cost is also not worth that month wait. Then you have UBI CPC. Have also not used them, can take up to 30 days. Would not recommend it. Then you have DHL, which is the fastest one overall. It can get there in 4 to 5 days, but that one is much more expensive. It can cost up to $40 to ship a product, depending on how heavy or big the product is. You have Yun Express Standard, which is really good, 20 to 30 days, $18. You have Yun Express, which is also extremely good, 15 to 30 days. Usually with Yun Express, you'll get around 12 to 14-day delivery. We've seen recently, now in August when I'm filming this, $10.93. Then you have CNE Express, which, wink wink, is a really good one to use. I'm actually going to show you proof that it's very quick to ship with CNE Express. In just a second, $10.67. And then Yanwen Special Line. I've actually never used Yanwen. I had one student who used it. It took about 2 weeks to get there. So this one's also pretty reliable. So which one is the best one out of all of these to use? And which one is the most reliable one? And which one do I have proof that works the most? So the best one here is CNE Express. And even though it shows you 20 to 30 days, you might not trust it. You might think, wow, this is going to arrive in like 30 days. It's going to be too expensive. $10 not worth it. If you look at one of my students here from 25 of July in our private program, he posted 6-day shipping from China to Michigan, USA, delivered, the fastest delivery I've seen yet. Could have used these speeds back in April. My Amazon order is taking longer than this. And you can see in the 17-track screenshot, if you go to China to USA, it says CNE. CNE is basically a logistics company. I'm going to pull up the website really quickly. Like I was talking about, CNE Express. This company is actually really good. They can ship in 6 days. And if we pull them up, it's just a Chinese logistics company that ships products from China pretty much to the rest of the world. And their website is all in Chinese, so you probably won't understand anything on the site. But the important thing is that they ship extremely quickly. You can also verify this tracking number with 17track.net. Take a screenshot and go and check it by yourself. It does take 6 to 7 days. And CNE is not really a company that ships. If it's more of just the shipping method, the logistics that goes into it. So here you go. It's basically a logistic company. They ship products all over the world. It's all in Chinese. No clue what they're saying there. And you can pretty much use them on Source Inbox, HyperSkew, and a bunch of other different companies that use CNE Express. It is a shipping method, not a fulfillment service. You can't sign into CNE Express. There's no affiliate link to CNE Express. There's really no way for me to send you a link or anything. It's just a shipping method inside of the company that you're using, whether that be CJ Dropshipping, eProlo, whatever company out there that you are using. We also have another one here. 6-day shipping to US, 6-day CNE preferential. This is another version of CNE that's pretty much the same, but a little bit faster, a little bit more reliable than CNE Express. Very happy. I have another CNE preferential in the same time frame. CNE Express also performing well. 6 days from China, from Shanghai, all the way up to Tampa Bay, Florida. So extremely fast shipping, and it's been happening across all of my students again and again and again. They're getting 6-day, 7-day shipping, 8-day shipping with CNE. Great shipping method to use, and it's not a company, like I said. You just go to your company, ask them to use CNE Express, and they can definitely get it for you extremely quickly. Just a quick note, I want to congratulate Arnas from Norway for winning our 0 to 60K per month case study that I did with my student Ryan, his products, his ads, and strategy to scale up to that point. If you want to win that case study, make sure to comment down below your city or your country down in the comments like Arnas did. Subscribe, hit that notification bell and that like button, and I'll pick a winner from this video. Now, something that I always recommend whenever you're working with a supplier or somebody reaches out, a drop shipping agent, and they want to work with you, or a new shipping method, somebody offers something with shipping to ship your products for you, what I always recommend is asking for tracking numbers. Here we have one of our students who actually just crossed $300,000 in sales over the past 5 days. If you want a case study on that, we're going to be sharing that in the 5-day training. This particular student, it says, okay, we'll do. And here are 5 tracking numbers that he got when he started working with, for example, Source Inbox, the company that I was talking about here. In the beginning, when Source Inbox, nobody knew who they were, and really nobody was using this company except my student Johnny here, who started using them. He got 5 tracking numbers from the company. Can you check out these tracking numbers? These ones are the agent sent me, and I want to see if there's anything off or anything unusual. So every single time you're going to work with a new person, new dropshipping agent, new company that pops up, they want to work with you, you sign on to them, always ask to verify tracking numbers. Go to 17track.net, and what you're going to do is you're going to input the tracking number there, and you're going to check that it's actually legit. So 17track.net/ENE. So for example, if we check the tracking number, this one, we check 3A5V52, so 3A5V52, and then we add the rest, 3A5V52, 8629264. So 8629264, and you click on track. You will see tracking, please wait a moment, boom, 6 days from China all the way to the US delivered, and you can see exactly which time frame, where, and everything about the distribution, and exactly everything that has to do with the package tracking. Also, one thing you can do is if somebody that bought from you, from your company, from your Shopify store, they ask for the tracking number or where they can track it, what you can do is take 17Track and then install it onto your Shopify store, basically embed it into a Shopify page. You send them that page and they see exact tracking for their product. So for example, it's in transit, maybe it's, let's say, still in the arrival airport or so on. They can see that exactly on the package and they can track it. There's a lot of people that love tracking their package. They've gotten used to it because of Amazon. So it's definitely a great way to keep your customers engaged and provide a great customer service just by sending them this tracking number using CNE. And if you click on that, you can see it's a carrier. So it's not an actual shipping company or fulfillment method. It's just a shipping company, a courier. So let's go here to the courier back here. I think they have an English website if we click on it. And you can also go to track my parcel. So let's say the 17Track here, it says tracking supported. If it's not tracking on 17Track, what you also can do is go to cne.com/English and click track my parcel. So for example, you can just click on the same tracking number that you had from before, input it here into the tracking number and track it the same exact way that you did on 17Track. This company or logistics method has been working for years, almost 20 years at this point. You can trust it. My students trust it. Definitely a great one to use for your Shopify store to get the best speeds possible, especially now during the whole COVID mess around the world. It's important to also note if CNE Express or CNE Preferential, which is just a version of the same company or the same shipping method, is not available. I would suggest you use Yun Express, Y-U-N Express. Even though that one is not as fast or as reliable as CNE, it's still working really, really well. Those would be the two that I highly recommend. Or if you can get DHL or any other shipping source from US to US or from, let's say, Europe to Europe, not from China, I would not use ePacket, Yanwen, or any other shipping method that you're just trying out and seeing if it works. That's definitely a recipe for some disaster and some lost or packages that just never arrive. Now that you know what shipping method to use, regardless of your fulfillment service, make sure to click that first link down in the description if you want to learn how to build a profitable Shopify business directly from me live for free. And if you want to learn the top 7 products to sell right now in your Shopify store to get the best results possible, make sure to click the video that's gonna pop up right here. It's gonna be a video right here, top 7 products to sell. We're gonna be starting the 5-day training in just a week from now, so make sure to click it right there, and I will see you on the next video. Make sure to like the video down below, and I'll see you on the next video.